Hello, friends. John Wankwo here. Welcome back to Preventive Health and Longevity. And please be aware that this podcast is only for educational purposes. Today, we are going to talk about a disease that has quietly become one of the greatest health challenges of our generation. Another disease that steals our years. A disease that affects millions of people worldwide. A disease that can damage the eyes, kidneys, heart, nerves, and blood vessels. A disease that can often develop gradually and silently. That disease is diabetes. More specifically, type 2 diabetes. Let me begin with a simple question. Have you ever known someone who suddenly started drinking excessive amounts of water? Someone who constantly was hungry? Someone who was losing weight without trying? Someone who was waking up several times at night to urinate? Someone whose wounds seemed to take forever to heal? Chances are diabetes may have been involved. And the truth is, many people are walking around with diabetes today and do not even know it. As a nurse, I have cared for countless patients living with diabetes. Some were newly diagnosed, others had been living with it for years. What struck me most was how many wished they had recognized the warning signs earlier. Many wished they had paid closer attention to their health before complications developed. That is why today's conversation matters, because prevention is always easier than treatment. So, what exactly is diabetes? Think of your body as a car. Glucose or sugar is the fuel. Insulin is the key that allows that fuel to enter your body's cells where it can be used for energy. In type 2 diabetes, the body either does not use insulin effectively or cannot produce enough insulin to keep blood sugar levels normal. As a result, sugar builds in the bloodstream. And over time, excessive sugar damages the body's organs and blood vessels. The dangerous part is that diabetes often develops slowly. There may be no pain, no obvious symptoms, no emergency, just gradual damage taking place over many years. Then one day, a person discovers they have kidney disease or vision problems or heart disease or nerve damage in their feet. That is why diabetes is often called a silent disease. Now, let us talk about why diabetes has become so common. The answer is simple. Modern lifestyles. Many of us sit more than previous generations. We move less. We consume more processed foods. We drink sugary beverages. We experience high levels of stress. We sleep less. And gradually, year after year, the risk increases. This is especially important for immigrant communities. Many immigrants arrive in a new country with dreams and determination. They work long hours. sometimes multiple jobs. Fast food becomes convenient. Exercise becomes difficult. Sleep becomes secondary. Health appointments get postponed. The focus becomes survival. But while we are busy building a better future, our health may quietly be paying the price. One of the biggest conceptions about diabetes is that it only affects overweight individuals. While excess weight certainly increases risk, diabetes can affect people of different body types. Family history also plays a role. Age plays a role. Ethnicity plays a role. But regardless of the risk factors, lifestyle choices remain incredibly important. Let us talk about the one in science: frequent urination, excessive thirst, increased hunger, fatigue, blurred vision, slow wound healing, frequent infections, numbness or tingling in the hands and feet. If you notice these symptoms, do not ignore them. Seek medical evaluation. Early detections can make a tremendous difference. Now, let us discuss what happens when diabetes is left uncontrolled. This is where things become serious. Over time, high blood sugar damages blood vessels throughout the body. The eyes can be affected. Vision loss may occur. The kidneys can be damaged. Dialysis may become necessary. The nerves can suffer damage. Pain, numbness, and balance problems can develop. The heart and blood vessels become vulnerable. Attacks and strokes become more likely. Even small wounds can become dangerous. Some patients develop infections that lead to amputations. These are realities that healthcare professionals witness every day. Well, here is the encouraging news. Many cases of type 2 diabetes can be prevented. And even when diabetes develops, it can often be managed successfully. The power lies in consistent daily choices. The first strategy is movement. You do not need expensive gym memberships. You do not need complicated equipment. Walking walks, marching in place walks, dancing walks, gardening walks. The goal is simple: move your body regularly. Your muscles help use glucose more effectively. Movement is one of the most powerful medicine available. The second strategy is healthy eating. Focus on balance. Eat more vegetables. Choose healthier proteins. Reduce sugary drinks. Be mindful of portion sizes. Limit excessive consumption of highly processed foods. Every meal is either helping or hurting your future health. The third strategy is maintaining a healthy weight. You do not have to become perfect. You do not have to look like a fitness model. Even modest weight loss can significantly improve blood sugar control. Small improvements create meaningful results. The fourth strategy is adequate sleep. Sleep deprivation affects hormones that regulate hunger and blood sugar. When sleep suffers, health often suffers with it. Protect your sleep as carefully as you protect your finances. Both are investments in your future. The fifth strategy is stress management. Stress hormones can raise blood sugar levels. Chronic stress encourages unhealthy eating habits. It disrupts sleep. It affects decision making. Learning to manage stress is not simply about feeling better. It is about living longer and happier. Now, let me speak directly to those already living with diabetes. You are not powerless. A diagnosis is not the end of the story. It is the beginning of a new chapter. Take your medications as prescribed, monitor your blood sugar, keep your appointments, protect your feet, protect your eyes, stay informed, and most importantly, remain hopeful. Thousands of people live long, productive, and fulfilling lives with diabetes. The most powerful lessons I have learned in healthcare is that disease do not simply happen overnight. They often develop through years of accumulated habits. The good news is that health is also built through years of accumulated habits. Every healthy meal matters. Every walk matters. Every medical checkup matters. Every night of quality sleep matters. Every effort counts. Let me leave you with this stuff. The goal is not simply to add years to life. The goal is to add life to those years, to remain active, to remain independent, to enjoy your family, to watch your children and grandchildren grow, to live with strength, purpose, and dignity. That is what preventive health is all about. Remember, health information is the key to a healthy and fulfilling life. Subscribe, like, and share. You may be the link that saves a life today. Thank you for listening, and I'll see